Alright guys, just having a look at the inside of the GL63. So if you have a look, you've got your nice bit of leather, sorry, wood grain I should say there, leather as well. You've got your window and mirror switches there, and you've also got your seat adjustments here and there as well. Alright, so if we have a look in here, it's very nice AMG, little AMG badges on the seat. See, little things like that, it's unreal. So have a look at that, eh? Looks really nice in there, yeah, full leather. Alright, let's jump in and have a look. Alright, so let's just look at that, that's cool. Okay, so we'll just go through a few little bits and pieces now. Let's start here. So we've got obviously your headlight controls. You can leave it on auto or you can do it yourself, fog lights, and you do have your handbrake there as well. If we come up to the dash here, we do have a speedo that goes up to 320. Wow, that's awesome. And a really nice tacho. If you have a look at there, and it's got that little LED screen in the middle, which you can adjust certain things as well. There's your digital speedo or whatnot if you want. So yeah, so now this stick here, it's not an indicator, it's your gear selector. If you see it says PRND there. Over here you've got your wipers, and on the steering wheel here you've obviously got your phone controls here, voice activation button there, and then some of the menu buttons on here as well. So that's quite nice there. We'll move over to the screen now. This has got Sat-Nav. If we I'll just turn this on. All right, boost into life. Okay, so we've got the command system here. It's got satellite navigation, your telephone radio disc as well, system. There's your phone buttons there. As you can see, the navigation's starting up. If you want the radio, you can have disc, you can have navi, and you do have a telephone keypad here, which is interesting. Not a lot of cars have those things anymore. Obviously we've got another volume knob, which I'm pretty fond of, as you know. Further down here you've got heating and cooling seats for the driver and passenger. Obviously you've got like your eco mode, you've got traction control off, and your parking sensors, you can turn them off, but we're going to leave them be in this. Now if we come down a little bit, we've got your air conditioning controls, dual zone climate control on this, so you can set it, one can have it at 20, one can have it at 16. It's pretty straightforward. Fan speed there. Alright, so if we come down a bit more, we've got this nice polished, I suppose wood polish here, or timber polish I suppose if you like. And if you pull that back, you've got a 12 volt socket there, you've got two cup holders there as well, and this is like to do a bit of an iDrive I suppose, if you know what that is. It just controls, if you turn this and watch the screen, it will depending on it can make the map go out or in, and you can adjust a few other settings there too. You have a few different things here for shock. You've got the for suspension, you've got the downhill, you've got that for making the suspension go up again, the magnetic ride controlling they call it. Now you've got in there a nice reasonable sized glove box, you have door pockets in there as well, and you've got this little thing here, you open that up and it gives you more storage there as well, with some USBs and whatnot too, which is great. But yeah, this is not too bad, very nice at all. Another thing I did forget to mention was it's got these paddle shifters as well. Alright, so what I might do is jump in the back and show you in the back. Alright, so the obviously the front seat's set up for me. If you have a look at the headroom, I have masses of headroom. There is actually, looks like there's three, if you have a look, 3 sunroofs in this car. How cool is that? That's awesome. And we've got nice leather seats here. If we pull that down, you've got your twin cup holders there, you've got your armrest there. You do also have the air conditioning controls in the rear for the rear passenger, which is a really great thing to have. You've obviously got a 12-volt power supply there, and you've got a little bit of pocket space there. You do have some pocket space there as well, some door pocket space. I don't know if you can see that. But leg room is really good, foot room is really good. You've got massive amounts of room here, and this is a 7-seater as well. So it does have 7 seats. And if you have a look up here, the vents are up here, which is another good thing. You've got vents down there and up here, so what Mercedes has done well there actually. Alright, what we might do is check out what's in the boot, in the very back. Alright, so we'll just open that. Now I don't have to lift that, it's automatic. And it does have as well, you can actually button to either close it or close it and lock it. Alright, so this is with one seat up. You've got, you do have a little bit of space there, but as you can see, if you had the seats face flat, you do get a fair bit of other space there. You do get a cup holder on each side as well. You do get ventilation, as you can see with them. You do get a sunroof as well. That's pretty cool. So obviously some pocket storage there. Bits and pieces there, which is really good. So and I like the chrome finish as well, and it looks really, really good. But one thing I do want to show you just quickly is there's a little, I've moved this button here, this actually moves the seat forward. It's interesting, but see these two here, have a look at this. This is how you move the seat back into it. It's automatic. Now how cool is that? That is unreal. Just like that's how you put the seat down, isn't it? Really, really cool. Alright guys, let's check out what's under the bonnet.